Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here with some more StarCraft 2 commentary. Today it is going to be a game between MVP Dream and Gosu's HwangSin. This is going to be a Terran versus Protoss, Dream versus HwangSin. And today, let me take off my gaming glasses here. This is serious. Actually, I gotta put those on. This is serious business. Today I'm bringing back the drink recipes. Yes, that is right. If you have been following me for any length of time, well, I guess specifically, I think last year is the last time I did this. So I used to start off SC2 commentary matches giving out drink recipes. And you might say, what, Force? Why would you do that? I don't see the correlation. Correlation between alcoholic beverages and Magic the Gathering? I don't know that there is much of any, but I used to be a bartender. And so that's actually what I used to do full time before I started doing this YouTube thing. And so just kind of stuff that I know, and I thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool, maybe I'll just instill some of this beverage knowledge upon my audience. So today we're going to be looking at the ultimate margarita. It's going to start off with half an ounce of any sort of orange liqueur. You of course see triple sec or on the higher end something like Contro, but half an ounce of an orange liqueur, 2 ounces of white tequila, also 1 ounce of lemon and lime juice. Any sort of margarita mix will do. Sometimes you'll see places actually also use sweet and sour mix, so that is an option as well. And then you can also, if you like your beverages on the sweeter side, add an ounce of simple syrup. Now, simple syrup is just water and sugar. That is literally all it is. There's nothing magical about it at all. And there you go. What you're going to do is shake all of these ingredients together and strain them into a margarita glass. Typically, of course, this is done on the rocks with ice. And the glass rim is almost always done with salt, although some people, again, enjoy sugar for that. So you could do that as well. But there you go, guys. Ultimate margarita drink recipe. You are very welcome. Dream will be opening up with a 1 barracks into expand build. You can see he actually finished the wall off by slightly building that supply depot before moving out with his SCV. So just in case that probe scout had got there early, he still would have been blocked off. But as you can see, getting here to relatively standard time. Back over here in the main base for HwangSin, we are seeing 1 gateway Cybernex core coming through. Has fully saturated that assimilator. Now he's moving down here with the probe. Is he just going for another pylon placement, or is he planning to drop that expansion? Looks like Dream is looking to scout for that. Back over here, Dream just about ready to come out with his expansion there, placing it right at the natural expansion, of course. And sometimes you will, of course, see that built in the main, but it looks like Dream is confident enough to build that out there. And we should be seeing a bunker at some point from him just to defend against early game Stalker pressure, possibly even a Zealots as well. Any early game pressure that HwangSin may come out with, bunker will help Dream defend against that pretty adequately. Still no follow-up yet, and actually there we go, finally coming out with 2 additional barracks, so deciding to go those 2 racks before getting those 2 refineries. It's typically either one way or the other. You either see those 2 refineries first, allowing the Terran player to tech up pretty quickly into a factory and starport, or you'll see this 2 racks first, which is more heavily reliant on Marines early game. And once more, to reiterate, that bunker does become pretty crucial unless he decides to stand atop of that ramp there to stop any Stalkers from pushing forward. But on this map, you also have to worry about that entrance as well. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a give and take. Stalkers now moving around the map is going to catch this SCV that was attempting to move in for secondary scouting. Now, I do not know, did he spot that? Yes, he has seen this building Nexus over here, so at the very least, Dream knows that that started. The question is, did it finish, or is it going to be canceled off? Now, the likelihood of it being canceled off is pretty slim, but there's a possibility, so checking for that never really does hurt. Now, we are seeing Dream move out with 4 Marines right now, and HwangSin now moving towards that natural expansion, has scouted out and confirmed that that is there, also spotting that bunker as well. Finally transitioning here, getting some higher tech, actually just going with that stim pack research before he works his way up into a factory. Now we are seeing that small Marine push come forth here. I don't know how effective this is going to be though. Trying to do a little bit of poking and prodding. Now he's going to deal with the sentry plus that Stalker there. These Marines are going to try to kill off as much as they can, but some nice micro from HwangSin, stopping him from really losing too much. Loses the Stalker, ouch. Marines get taken out now. The probe is going to finish things off here. It's time to finally pull back, let the sentries do the dirty work, but that Marine is heading back home. He's going to run into another probe. How's this going to go? Intense engagement. Are you serious? Oh no, attack please. Oh, you could have killed him. Oh, that's unfortunate for HwangSin. Had he engaged immediately with that probe, he actually could have killed that there. Some nice micro from Dream so far, though. Taking a look at the resources lost, HwangSin is actually behind right now. Now, we do have that stim pack research about halfway finished now. Also coming out with his factory. More attachments here, another tech lab and a reactor. So we'll be sitting Marauder heavy here, and those double Marines coming out of that reactor racks there. What do we got going on for HwangSin? 3 more gateways building at the moment. This is going to put him on a total of 6 gates when all is said and done. And with that, we should be seeing some aggression from HwangSin. Looks like we're seeing some movement down here. Probe moving out with the army as well. Of course, indicative that a proxy pylon is getting placed down, and that we will be seeing some, at least somewhat strong aggression. Now, he's going to start this pylon off down here. Obviously, wouldn't be too surprised if he puts one a little bit closer to the actual battle. This will just be kind of an auxiliary pylon for backup just in case he loses a forward pylon. Scouting Marine checks the third. Obviously, as we can see, that is not happening for HwangSin. Again, he is moving out now with a 6-gate push. Now, how effective is this going to be? Stim pack research just about finished. Finally starting to see those Marauders coming into play. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. HwangSin's a very strong player, but I don't know that this push is going to work out for him. Gonna be pretty close. We've got 2 bunkers now building. SCV's pulling down as well to deal with this. Now, this is very, very strong, but as long as Dream can hold off for just a few more moments, once those medevacs come into play, things start to take a drastic turn for the worse for our Protoss player HwangSin. SCV's on the ready for a repair. Factory scouts spotting the army there, and there's that forward pylon for HwangSin. Now here comes the push. More SCVs pulling off the line. We're gonna see those force fields to try to prevent any repairs. We got 3 bunkers though. This is a lot. Again, stim pack is done. Mass repairs going down. This bunker is going to get taken out. It gets dropped, but again, not looking good for HwangSin. Those medevacs are now in play, and they're not joining the army yet. I don't know why. They're just sitting there. Oh my god, Dream. For the love of God, get your medevacs down there. Why were those not rallied? I don't know. Even with that mess up there, Dream could have had these medevacs a wee bit earlier. He's still looking pretty solid here. I am not so sure what HwangSin is going to be able to realistically do at this point. We still have 2 bunkers up and ready to be loaded up with units. Again, stim pack is done. The medevacs are in play, and another medevac's about to pop. HwangSin's going to keep up this aggression. We're seeing some nice micro there from Dream, though. Shouldn't be surprising after seeing his nice micro in the early game aggression with his Marines over here. But yeah, unfortunately for this, for our Protoss player HwangSin, this push not looking to be that effective. And you might say, well, wait, Dream's got a really small army size here. That sure is the case, but he's got those medevacs and he's got these bunkers. So I'm still not rooting for, but thinking that Dream has got this game in the bag. Biggest thing too here for HwangSin is that he just lacks the upgrades. No charge, of course, this early in the game here for him, and no blink. Nothing to really give him the advantage. He's just really sitting with those gateway units. So once more, the longer Dream holds out, the better off it's going to be here. As more and more bio continues to stream out. SCV's now also coming down to join the fun. Second bunker gets destroyed, but the bio keeps getting stronger and stronger, especially with all these medevacs coming into play. This is going to hurt HwangSin here. A couple more Marauders coming down. So many medevacs, he just can't deal with the healing power. And that is it. HwangSin loses his army. Expect the counterattack here from Dream. Maybe even just a drop in the main. Dream's in a very, very strong position right now. HwangSin back home, warping in a few units for some defense. He knows what's coming. That's not enough. That is not enough at all. That's really unfortunate there for HwangSin. He really dedicated to that 6-gate push, but as you can see, Dream was able to hold out with those 3 bunkers for quite a long while, buy himself time to get those medevacs in play, and now he is just going to dominate. HwangSin sitting at 10 army supply to 51. Sure, a lot of that is in medevacs, but it doesn't make it any less effective. Medevacs makes this bio just incredibly strong. That many medevacs, that much healing power. Nothing that HwangSin's going to be able to do right here. I think it worked. Push continues. HwangSin says, see you later, and that's the game. This game, we saw our Protoss player HwangSin try for a 6-gate push off of 2 bases, which can be very strong. However, his opponent Dream was more than prepared here with the factory sitting out front for some scouting, also to distract some of the fire from those ranged units, as you can see there. making it so they're not actually engaging what they should be. Plus the repair with 3 bunkers, and just coming out with medevacs as well. Dream was more than prepared for this, and was able to hold it. And again, the longer he was able to hold out, the worse and worse things got for HwangSin. So thank you guys for watching this game. Hopefully you did enjoy it. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Keep watching and keep owning.